Hey folks, Evan here at Eldorado RV. It's a windy day out here today, but we're still going to have a look at this 2024 Jayco Seismic 395. This is essentially the replacement for Jayco's Talon platform that they got rid of a few years ago. So the Seismic is now the Seismic Luxury, and then we've got the Seismic, which is awesome. There's a ton of value, lots of stuff to talk about, so we better get into it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 30 seconds to run you through the most important details on this. I'll have them up on the screen and in the description as well. These guys are 102 inches wide. They're on a wide body I-beam frame. They come standard with a 5500 watt NPS generator. We've optioned it with the Overlander 2 solar package, so that's 400 watts of solar and an 1800 watt inverter. And we've also optioned it with dual pane frameless windows. It has a 14-foot garage, a 30-gallon fuel station with a pump. You've got Jayco's Magnum Truss roof and VBL Stronghold walls, of course. Double layer fiberglass insulation and radiant barrier insulation in the roof and the floor. You got a fully enclosed inducted underbelly, except for the garage. You can't enclose and heat that because there's a fuel tank in there.
So let's talk about how sharp this thing looks. I mean, Jayco is doing a fantastic job across the board with their new designs for 2024, and this Seismic is no slouch. At the front here, we've got this fiberglass cap with the blue kind of lightsaber lights, the blue light strips. Underneath the fiberglass cap, we have a Rotaflex rubberized pin box. And then we have your generator compartment. That's where you're going to find a 6,000 watt inverter. It's an NPS system powered by a Yamaha engine, so you know you're getting really high quality stuff. To the left of that is the hydraulic reservoir for your Lippert 6-point auto level system. And then to the right of your generator is going to be your battery compartment. Plenty of room in there. Now moving along the side here, you can see this thing looks great from all angles. Something else you might notice is this funny little light here on the side. This is the Dexter Tow Assist light. I'm going to link a video, you'll see it in the top right corner here, explaining that and demonstrating that a little bit better. Next up, we have one of 2 propane tank compartments. So in here, you're gonna find your battery disconnect. And on the other side is just your propane tank. So you got room for 2 30s. So you got plenty of propane. To the right of your propane compartment, you're gonna access your pass-through and your control center. So you got a slam latch door, you open that up and you get your control center here, which is nicely separated from the pass-through. Up at the top, we have your motion light, auto level control panel, Go Power solar port, and water heater bypass. This is a 16-gallon water heater. It is freaking huge. Then we have your outdoor shower. Below that, we've got your water system. So your black tank flush for this sewer valve, your pump control, winterizing port, and city water hookup. You've also got your first black tank and gray tank valves here. Inside the pass-through, you've got another motion light and a whole bunch of other stuff. You can see we've got radiant barrier insulation in the roof here, and the whole thing is felt lined. Like I said, it looks great and it's high quality, which is what we've come to expect from Jayco. To the right of this compartment door, we have your 16-gallon water heater, which is great for you off-grid or no service campers that don't want to waste a bunch of water running it through an on-demand system. Moving to the other side of the slide, let's have a look at these wheels and tires. H-rated Uniroyal 16-ply tires, and of course all your running gear goes with those high-quality tires. So you got the 4-star handling package on this, which I'll put up on the screen here. But something not on the list there is the galvanized steel wheel wells that you're going to find in every Jayco towable. They're great to have because if you do have a blowout, it really limits the potential for damage. Moving to the right from there, up top we have a docking light and a ram air vent. Then we've got your second sewer dump valve, and to the right of that is your fuel station. So you got your pump controller right here, you've got your fuel fill, that's a 30-gallon tank. And then you've got your hose with the nozzle on there. Then we've got your shore power connection. That's a 50 amp service because you do have dual air conditioners on this unit. Beside that, we have your ladder. And of course, like we talked about before, up there is your Magnum Truss roof. Now around the back here, we have your ramp or your deck with the patio. And let me show you how that works here. I'm going to open it up and do kind of a fast forward, a little time lapse of me setting it up. It only takes about 2 minutes to set the patio up and put the stairs on there. As I'm doing this, you can see it's easy for me to take it down by myself. You let the ramp down and you can put the rails up. You might notice above the ramp, we've got an electric awning. So you have a rear awning and a side awning on this beast. And you've got two nice bright lights up there for if the patio party goes into the night, you know? Now let's have one more quick look at the outside, and then let's head inside and talk about what's going on in there. So right when you walk in the door, this thing is beautiful. Look at this. We've got the stark white, this new color, the new shaker style cabinets. Look at this. You get a great view of your living room and your kitchen, and all your controls are right in your face as soon as you walk in the door. You got your solar controller, you've got your control panel with your monitor and everything that you need right there. Then on the wall in the kitchen below that, you have your vent control for the kitchen. You got lights, you got your climate control for the air conditioner that is in here. And it's all right there, right as soon as you walk in. Now, before we talk about the kitchen and the living room, let's head upstairs. Let's talk about the bathroom and the bedroom. On the stairs up, you have a hardwood handrail. And then look at this bathroom. We've got a nice medicine cabinet with the vanity light behind it. We get a stainless steel sink and a nice cabinet underneath the sink there. You get a porcelain foot flush toilet with some hooks on the wall behind it, and a couple big cabinets right there beside the toilet behind your shower. Now your shower is huge, and there's a skylight for some extra headroom. I love this skylight because it lets in this like orange, warm light. Now let's talk about your bedroom. So for 2024, Jayco's made a ton of changes to all of the bedrooms in their lineup, the whole lineup, and this one looks awesome. We've got this sort of rounded front wall with all the rounded accents. You got that blue light up top, an upholstered headboard, and a ton of storage beside the bed, both upper and lower cabinets. You've got inverted outlets on both sides, so that's CPAP prep. You got reading lights and really nice sized side tables. Plus on that one side there, you have a USB charging center. So if you don't have plugs or you're not using your inverter or whatever, you can just plug in, pull directly from the 12-volt power there. Now we have optioned ours with the queen bed as opposed to the king, because when you have a north-south bed in a fifth wheel like this, you lose a ton of walking space by going with the king. So the queen is a lot more popular for us. Then of course we have that wardrobe slide, so you get a nice amount of storage here, a couple big drawers, a smaller drawer underneath, and a big closet for hanging space. It's mirrored, really nice. And I also like that they put a window above the drawers here, so you get a little tabletop, maybe a little vanity if you like, and a nice window so you get a good bit of natural light. Under your bed you have some storage for those folding kitchen chairs. Two of them fold up, they go under the bed. Now let's talk about this kitchen. Jayco did a great job in here. With the new colorway, we have a good mix of stark white and warm gray. It's not all one color, and that goes really well with the new squared off countertops and the backsplash. They've gone standard to a 17 cubic foot 12-volt fridge, which is awesome. You get two big freezer drawers and a ton of space in the fridge. On this side, we have your 4-burner Furrion stove. You get some drawers and some cabinets and a really nice window to let in a bunch of light. You've got power on both sides of the stove, and then there's all your controls and stuff that we talked about earlier. Up top, we have your Furrion range hood, your microwave, and a bunch more cabinets. I really like the way they did this because of the slide and all that. They did kind of a floating cabinet thing, so it's like a separate hutch. It looks awesome. On the other side here, we have a nice view of your living room area, or the TV if you want to watch the game, you know. A big stainless steel sink, and a faucet with a pull-down sprayer, plus a bunch more storage. These are 5-piece drawers on 75-pound ball-bearing drawer slides. To the right, you can see where the counter comes over when you bring the slide in. And again, there's a bunch of storage in there. Let me show you what that looks like open. And opposite the kitchen is your table and chairs. You've got 2 permanent chairs and then 2 that fold up and go under the bed. And your table has a leaf, so you can slide that underneath when you don't need the extra space. Inside there is a little bit of storage for books or remotes, whatever you want to stick in there, so you can maximize your space. In this slide, we have tons of windows, so you get a lot of natural light and a great view of your campsite. We have the theater seating that's beside your kitchen chairs here in the slide. They recline, they're heated, and they have the good old butt buzzer massage function. With those, you also get the TV dinner tables. You get 4 cup holders and some storage in the center. Then we've got your L-shaped sofa that is actually a trifold sofa bed with 2 additions. So if you need more sleeping space, someone could just sleep on the L-shaped couch, or you can move the additions and turn the love seat into a full double bed. Then underneath this end sectional piece, you have an ottoman, so that pulls out and gives you a nice little footrest there. You've also got a really big window above the couch there. You got some nice lighting in the slide, and you've got plugs in 2 places on the wall behind the couch. Opposite this couch, you have your entertainment center. So that's got your huge TV, a remote control LED fireplace that puts out about 5,000 BTUs of heat. So it's perfect for those nippy mornings when you just want to sit down, have your coffee, your tea, your whatever. And above that, you have your AM, FM, Bluetooth radio that ties into your exterior and interior speakers. So you can listen to your music, play it inside, outside. You got zone 1 and 2 controls right there, easy to use. And to the left and right of that, we have nice little cubbies for storage. And your TV is on a pivoting mount, so you can point that towards the theater seating if you would like to. And to the left of this entertainment center is the loft. So we got a nice thick teddy bear mattress. We got an anti-fall cage for the kids. And there is an air conditioning vent as well as 2 lights up here. So it's nice and bright. And that about does it for the living area. Here's a couple more wide shots. I mean, this looks great. I really love this floor plan. This is probably my favorite toy hauler floor plan from Jayco. It's just so cozy, it's so homey, it's a really, really good setup. Now let's check out the garage and see what's going on back there. Here we are. So this is a 14-foot garage, and we've optioned ours with the half bath. So that gives you an extra bathroom back here for the kids or whoever you have coming with you, or if you just want to get in there from outside without having to traipse through the whole trailer. You do sacrifice a little bit of your garage space, but it's only 2 feet wide and it's not that long, and you get the massive benefits of the half bath. Beside this bathroom, you get a washer dryer prep package. You also have a spot to put another backup camera, so that's so you can keep an eye on your toys when they're back here, make sure that nothing's going wrong. Then on the wall above this, you've got a spot to mount another TV. You've got an open cabinet on the right here, and below that is all the controls. That's your lights, that's your back awning, and your vent controls. So this is what it looks like open with your beds and sofas up, and the 3-season doors opened up. You've got a ton of frame-mounted D-rings, each one rated for 2,000 pounds. You've also got the Ram air vent set up in here, so you can open the one and let air in while you're driving, and then the other one pulls it out while you're driving or while you're sitting there. Now this is what it looks like with your couches in sitting mode. These things are super comfortable, and they go together to make one bed, of course. Now here's what it looks like with the sofas in bed mode and the bed down. And these 3-season doors are awesome, so you can have the glass down and let the air flow through, or you can lift the glass up, close them up, and they turn into a true kind of 3-season door. So when you want to load stuff, they fold out of the way and make it really easy to get things in here. So here's another quick overview of everything outside. That pretty much does it though. I think we've covered it all. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments below. If there's something else you'd like to see, put it in the comments. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Evan out.